May I have your attention, please? Will the real Casey Jones please stand up? I repeat, will the real Casey Jones please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here.
Punk said you've never seen a white mask before. Broken jaws on the floor like Krang and Shredder burst through the door. And I started whooping their asses worse than before. Blood and gore, throwing them over furniture. Is there a turn of the... Oh wait, no way, you're kidding. He didn't just break both my knees, did he? And Dr. Stockman says, nothing, you idiots. Dr. Stockman's dead, he's locked in my basement. But if you feel like I feel, my back's the antidote. April, get the Valence Ghost.
Super 7 running pose.
My name's Casey, yes, I'm the real Casey. All you other dumb Caseys are just imitating, so won't the real Casey please stand up? Please stand up. Come on, stand up. My name's Casey, yes, I'm fucking crazy. I hang out with turtles and a yellow coat lady, so let's find some foot soldiers to beat up. To beat up. Let's wrap up.
Mic drop.
Hello, welcome to another Mad Hatter Reviews. Let's talk about Wave 3 of the Turtles of Greyskull line, okay? As you know, I'm all in on this line, and guess what? Mattel sent me all these figures, okay? I'm in with Mattel. New announcement, okay? They love what I'm doing with Flipboard, and they're like, you know what? We got to get in the Mad Hatter camp, okay? That's what I'm going to say if Mattel ever sends me anything, okay? But for now, I just bought these, and yeah, there you go. Now, if you want to know where I bought them from, I mean, you know, it's kind of like Fight Club, you know what I mean? But let's just say if you live in California, Southern California, you could hit me up. I know a place, and if you know Southern California, you probably know the place too. But where I got all my other stuff is Toy Stalker, because Toy Stalker seems to get it the fastest, and you want it the cheapest, you got to use that code House Hatter, okay? So let's talk about these. I already opened the mic, okay? It was in, I kind of crunched it up in my trunk, so the condition was pretty bad. So I'm like, F it, let's open it. And I have to say, just looking at the Mikey, that... you know, this is much better than I thought it was. The pictures do not do this justice, okay? The hair it's goofy, but look, you can also take the hair off, okay? So let me just kind of show you. So you got the hair on, okay? This is Mad Hatter in his 20s, and then boom, there you go, Mad Hatter in his 30s. And yeah, so very, very cool. You could do it both ways, but I kind of like this hair. It's not bad. It's up close and in person. Let me make sure I do it the right way. It really isn't, it's not that bad. It's kind of funny. It's got personality, okay? And the rest of them is really cool, too. He comes with, the nunchucks have chains on them. I love the M, and it kind of looks like the Battle Armor He-Man. That's a really nice touch. This guy might be it might be the nicest of the Turtles. And the back right here, you can pop off the shield, pop off the shell, and that just becomes a shield. But this isn't bad, okay? This is this little hair piece, this little what does Seinfeld say? He goes, the little hair hat you got. It's not a bad hair hat, this little toupee. But let's leave it off for now, and let's open these other guys, because one of these might be the star of the line. Actually, where are my manners? Let's go over the back of the cards, because they got beautiful art. So here's the back of the card for Michelangelo. You got him fighting Hordak, or whatever, the TMNT Grayskull version of Hordak right here. And then you could see this part. Look, you can see the little the little toupee comes off, and you get the cross cell, which are these guys right here. So here you got Tila, and she's fighting Merman right here in the ocean. You don't want to fight Merman next to the ocean. That's always a bad idea. You get this right here, Casey Jones fighting, what's his name again? Mousejaw right there. And the Sorceress is in the back. Sorceress, can you help out? Like, she's just fucking standing there, but there you go. And then you have Skeletor fighting Donatello, this cool samurai Skeletor. All right, here we go. Wave 3. I keep saying Wave 3, and I'm hoping it's right. I'm just trying to do my math. This is Wave 3, isn't it? But let's just go with that. Yeah, there it is. Take a look. So they all come with this comic right here, Turtles of Greyskull, The Spirit of Grayshell. Okay, I got to read this one, and I will read it. And then it has all the cross-sell here. And there we are in the flesh or the plastic. Okay, these are so much fun. Now, unfortunately, I put my other wave away, so I'll have to do a future video comparing them all. But I do have that slash on the way, so maybe that's when I do that. But check out all the fun, all the goodness, okay? So let's go through some of these figures. So we did a little bit of Mikey there. So Mikey comes with the nunchucks. I love the H on there. Let's do Tila right here, okay? So you got Tila. Now, you know, Todd McFarlane says female figures don't sell, but I bought this, so I don't know. I don't. Is that right? He said they don't sell as well, okay? I don't know. Look, I'm not going to argue with Uncle Todd, but this is a pretty cool figure. But I will be honest, other than... What's the snake woman? I forgot her name. Somebody corrected me, too, at Comic-Con about her. Snaky Medusa snake woman in Origins. I haven't loved a lot of the female characters. I did like Tila, Filmation Tila, aka Cartoon Tila. This one is okay. I think it's also an aesthetic thing. Okay, like the crossover, I just think is okay. I don't love... just some of the choices made. There's a lot of like shell work here, and but let's just go through it. So she comes with this. She comes with this big. It's like a sai. Okay, you can't lose this sai. Okay, that's the benefit because it's gigantic. And then you got her right there, and she has these gauntlets here, these spike gauntlets, and they do come off, so you can pop them off like this. And then she's got some nice deco here. She's got the chain. Okay, she's got this, and she's, you know, got just some metallic here. She has this shell that comes off. It can just pop right off, use it as a shield. And then she's got this. And then she has the hair with the ponytail that moves somewhat. And this helmet, though, doesn't come off. I can see a lot of people like wanting to get this helmet off, but it doesn't come off. They're not going to be lucky. So I think it's okay. Again, to me, it's more of like the design choice and less the execution. I think the figure is okay. So I think out of all of these, I'm going to predict this is probably going to be my least favorite, but it's still a good figure, okay? I'll say that. So let's put the Tila aside. Let's move to this Skeletor. Now, this Skeletor I like a lot more than I thought I would, okay? He almost looks like he's glow in the dark. I'll have to test that. But yeah, they went with kind of like a little samurai thing here, a little bit like Beastman. And he's got these nunchucks that are like Havoc staff nunchucks. I mean, check this out. It's really cool, but I think it needs a longer chain because like he has to kind of like hold them together in order for them to be, I don't know, in order to hold them well. Otherwise, he's got to kind of like move his hands close. But it is a really, really cool invention. Okay, it's got a spike there, and it's got these little rams just coming at you. But the aesthetic is really nice. Okay, he's got the Shredder helmet. He's got the green and the black, and he looks like he could be a Ninja Turtle villain. I love the cape. I love the texture on the cape. It's blowing in the wind. It's got some holes in there, and looks very, very ragged, very detailed, especially for an Origins figure. I dig the Skelly, but to me, the star of the line. Let's talk about it right here. This Casey Jones, okay? Is this the real Casey? I don't know. Okay, there's a lot of Casey. Somebody should have done a song about who's the real Casey. I'm the real Casey. Maybe I'll do that in the future. But this Casey Jones is awesome, okay? He comes with so much shit. Let's move all of these people aside here. Let's give him some room. Give him some room. Back up, okay? Check this out. He's got... we'll go through everything he's got, but just the design choice they did on him is just so much fun. Okay, he's got like that Motu style with the kind of use kind of like a copper in there, and on the belt, and on this kind of like bandolier, and then he has this the Casey Jones. It looks like the Infinity Gauntlet. If I'm being honest, it's a little jitsu in there too. But the pimp hand is strong on this Casey Jones, and guess what? It comes off. Check it out. It's soft plastic too. I like that, and yeah, very, very nice. That's one of many, many accessories. He's also got this staff right here, or spear. He's got this hockey stick, okay, with like these spikes on it. Check that out. This is a really, if if you hit somebody with this hockey stick, they're gonna have a problem. That's really cool. He's got this sledgehammer. It's very like, reminds me like what something like Triple H would use. It's got like this like a skull on there. Very cool. I mean, look how much stuff this guy's got. He's got a sword, okay? It's a pretty standard sword, but it's still something he comes with. And finally, he's got this axe right here. Check this axe out, okay? You can always use an axe. And the whole thing comes off. Check this out. If you want to just kind of like place this on the ground, you can do that too. It's just pegs in there into the holes on his back. And look how much fun that is. You can fill it with all his stuff. But that's not his final accessory. He also has this mask that comes off, revealing the Casey Jones face. Boom. He kind of looks... What does he look like? I don't know who he looks like, but he looks like a bro, okay? He's a little too... I think he's a little too handsome for Casey Jones, for me. I like that one that Zelu did, that Casey Jones that came in the business suit. Like, that looks like Casey Jones. That's a guy that's been in a lot of fights. This is Casey Jones, like, before he got into fights. You know what I mean? He's still kind of, still got like a fresh face. Doesn't look like that nose has been broken. You know, this is like first day Casey Jones. But I do like that he comes with this stuff. I do like that he comes with this mask. This mask is really cool, by the way. It's just like a sort of like medieval version of you know, what Casey Jones would look like, or medieval sword and sorcery version. Right. So here's all of them together. So if I had to rank them, okay, I would have to say, starting from the bottom, I'm sorry, Tila. Okay, nothing, nothing against the quality of the figure. I just don't love the design. And then after that, I'd go Skeletor. Okay, even though I like the Skeletor, I like them all, but I'm just ranking them in terms of my favorites. And then I would go Mikey, even with the do. And then yeah, my guy Casey Jones. He just comes with too much stuff. Okay, and also I love Casey Jones, so I'm biased. Okay, what do we say about the Turtles of Greyskull? Very successful line so far. This is a crossover that is not a cash-in, okay? Obviously, they're going to make cash, but I think that there definitely is an artistic mind behind these because the designs are cool, the choices are cool. I really want this to keep going. Get to some niche characters, Rat King, all that stuff. We got Yoked Splinter coming out. I love it, man. I'm all for it. This is a crossover to be remembered, okay? The last crossover I was this excited about, I think, was Universal Monsters X TMNT. This one gets me juiced, okay? And you know what happens when I get juiced. I don't know. I don't even know what happens. Maybe you guys can guess in the comments. But yeah, that's it. Turtles of Greyskull, Wave 3. If you want it, if you're local to Cali, you let me know. I'll give you a tip. But probably the easiest way to do it is Toy Stalker, okay? Pre-order it, lock it in, code House Hatter, and you're good to go with all this goodness, okay? How do I end this off? Should I say cowabunga? I don't know what to say. I'll just end it, you know, just by saying goodbye.